Hello everyone and welcome to Mobility Academy and the flexibility guy, Coach Elia. And in today's video I want to show you an excellent exercise to stretch your shoulders and to understand if your shoulders are flexible, alright? So there's something between an exercise, a stretching exercise, and a test that allows you to understand if your shoulders are flexible, right? But before I start talking about shoulders flexibility, let me show you my brand new book, Shoulders Range, which is the complete playbook to master your shoulders and upper body flexibility. So if you want to master your shoulders flexibility, I strongly suggest you check out this book following the link in the description down below. All right, now with that said, let's start. Alright guys, so this is an excellent stretch and a test for your shoulders flexibility, but I must warn you, this is not easy because it's an active flexibility stretch. You're going to stretch your shoulders using your strength. So if you're not already quite flexible, this is more a test, a kind of a test rather than a stretch, alright? But as you build your flexibility using the exercise you can find in the book or on this channel as well, you're going to find this exercise useful also for your flexibility. All right, so it depends, but it's a great test to understand if your shoulders are flexible. All you need is a wall. Now, what you want to do is to sit down with your back against the wall. Also, your glutes are against the wall. So you sit down, glutes against the wall, and your back against the wall. You keep your legs slightly bent just to press your body onto the wall. So if you keep your legs straight, all right, your butt will come forward a little bit, all right? So to prevent that, I want to bend my legs, I want to push with my feet against the wall. So now I'm well pressed against the wall behind me, all right? And now from here, there are different stages of this test, all right? You have to understand where your flexibility level allows you to go, and depending on that you'll understand how much your shoulders are flexible. All right, so first step is this. I want to drive my shoulders down and my elbows on the wall. This is the first stage. Now from this position here I want to do something like this. So I want to bring my wrists against the wall without leaving the contact between my shoulders and my elbows with the wall. All right, so shoulders and elbows against the wall, and then I go up and I touch the wrists against the wall. So this is level 2. This is not easy, all right? Some of you might stop here. That's completely fine. But as you use more and more stretches for your shoulders, you're going to improve also this stretch. And actually staying here is not easy because you're stretching your pecs, you're stretching your rotator cuff, you're stretching your lats as well, and you're stretching all the muscles that move the shoulder in internal rotation, because here we are in external rotation, all right? And we are stretching all these big muscles right here, so the pecs, the pec minor as well, the rotator cuff, the lat, all right? So staying here requires a good amount of flexibility of these muscles and a good amount of shoulder strength, but which is not the shoulder, is the trapezius strength and the external rotators strength. So the muscles in our rotator cuff that externally rotate the shoulder, that move the shoulder like this, and also the trapezius, which is the muscle behind our back, which pulls the shoulders like this. All right, so I want to stay here. This is level 2. Now from this position, it's really important that as I go on, I don't leave the wall with my back, and I don't leave the wall with my glutes, and I don't leave the wall with my shoulders and with my elbows and with my wrists. All right? So here I'm touching the wall with my wrists. And as I wanna go up like this, I don't wanna leave the wall. I don't wanna leave the wall with my entire body. So I always wanna touch the wall with my shoulders, with my elbows, with my wrists as well. This is level 3. As you can see, we are bringing the arms up, and this requires more and more flexibility. Then from this position, we want to straighten the arms out like this. All right, so from this position here, I keep the same position and I straighten the arms. This is level 4, and from this position, I want to bring my arms up until they are almost perpendicular with to the floor, like this. And this is level 5. All right, level 5 is really important because it tests all my shoulders flexibility, from the pecs to the lats to the rotator cuff to the triceps as well. All right, so this is a complete test and also a good active flexibility drill, because here I'm actually struggling to stay in the position because it's hard and my muscles have to work hard to keep my shoulders in that position, which is an active position. I can't stay here if I don't use my muscles, and my muscles are also stretched in this position. So I'm using my muscle strength to stretch my muscles as well. Of course, different muscles, and we've seen throughout the explanation of these exercises which are the muscles being stretched and which are the muscles being active in this movement. All right, so you can just do whatever kind of movement you want to do, and you can combine also the movements together to build more active flexibility. So what I mean with that is that you can simply stay in the position right here, maybe for 30 seconds to 1 minute, to build that kind of active flexibility. But you can also move throughout the stretch. So, for example, from here, I can do something like this. I can reach the level which is my maximal level of stretch, and I can come back. So, for example, let's assume you can start here, you want to go here, and then you want to come back. That's one repetition, and I can repeat that for as many reps I want. Usually, I would suggest you stay between 6 to 10 reps with a final pause in the position of 10 to 20 seconds. All right, so for example, I do 6 of these, and on the final rep, let's assume this is the final one, I want to stay here 10 to 20 seconds. All right, and the same goes for example, something like this. I go up, all the way up, I stretch, come down. I go all the way up, I stretch, I come down. I go all the way up, I stretch. Maybe this is the last one, I stay here 10 seconds more. And as you can see, my wrists are against the wall at all times during the exercise. Now, a really important thing is that you have to understand that it depends. As you can see, there are many stages, all right? So you may find this easy, and then as you go here, maybe your wrists are not touching the wall anymore. So here the angle is approximately a little more than 45 degrees, so something like this. So if you're struggling to straighten your arms and your wrists just come off the wall, you can do something like, all right, and I go like here. You want to go until your wrists can touch the wall, all right? So you reach that position and you can, as I said, hold the position or perform dynamic repetitions. Of course, I strongly suggest you use both. And as I said, you can do 6 to 10 reps, and on the final one, you can rest more in the position. Remember, legs bent, and I wanna strongly push my body against the wall, not to compensate the position with my back, because here it's really easy just to move the back away from the wall and use my body flexibility and the compensations coming from my body to do the movement. It's really important that you keep everything on the wall and you don't flare your rib cage out. So your rib cage stays in and well pressed against the wall behind you. All right, guys? So let me know if you can do stage number 1, stage number 2, 3, 4, or 5. All right? Of course, stage number 1, you have to work on your shoulders flexibility if you can do this and not the stage number 2. Stage number 3 is good shoulders flexibility, improvable, but good. Stage number 5, excellent shoulders flexibility. So use this test to understand if you have to work on your shoulders flexibility and how. Of course, you know the muscles, so you can, of course, see all the exercises for your shoulders flexibility in the book or on this channel. Like you know which muscles you have to stretch, so you can type in, search, look for the muscle, and there's a video for that muscle. Use that video to stretch those muscles, and from time to time, come back to this, and test again. For example, month 1, I do this. All right, I can't do this. Month number 2, all right, now I'm improving. So, because maybe you're moving to this. Month number 5, 6, 7, I don't know. you're coming here. Month number 12, you're coming here. That's good, because you know, thanks to this exercise, not other exercises, thanks to this, because this is the ultimate test for your shoulders flexibility, that you've been improving. All right? All right, guys, so with that said, let me know if you have any questions, doubts, etc. and which level are you in this exercise right here. If you enjoy the content, remember, hit that like button and help me grow this YouTube channel. It means a lot to me, guys, all right? So with that said, that's all for this test and shoulders flexibility exercise. I'm from the Flexibility Guy, Coach Elia. Have a nice stretch and see you in the next video.